Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Unchained. It is a Shadow Song here. I want to start this off by saying a warning that I've been drinking. So this video might be slightly zanier than normal. I wanted to put out a video because several people have asked me where my medals are now. It's been about a month since I put out my last medal video. And some of you have been asking for me to catch you up. So that's what this video is going to be about. All in all, a lot of my builds have not changed, but I do have some very big additions to some of them. Let's start off on the old Starlight. So, Starlight hasn't changed in a while. I think it's actually going to change right now, though. Yes, this attack prize plus, we're going to change... No, that's what we needed to change it to. This is good. It was the Lux Plus one. So one of my big additions this month, or this week, a couple weeks, has been adding the Lux Plus to some of my builds for when I'm going up against the Omega Behemoths. I'll go over that more when I get to the 3 wishes. So, final form going into... I put second chance on my poo. I don't know if I've gone over that yet. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, it would have to be a buffer, right? I don't know any attack medal that you'd want to give up an attack boost. Or even a status proc. And considering I use them on all my keyblades, I figured out what the hell. So another change on this keyblade is I've switched out Timeless River Pete with Cerberus, because I was able to finally guilt the Cerberus. Beats the 47%, and then I chipped him as well, so he's 3 gauge for 2.6 as opposed to 1 gauge for 1.7. So over the course of 3 turns, Pete would probably, or would do more, but you don't want to be fighting stuff for 3 turns. Aladdin needs to be changed. I mean, he's kind of sad without his partner in crime. Sometimes it goes like this. I found that even with the lower multiplier on Aladdin, the 1.6, the poo bonus on all 3 ending medals outdamages it. So now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think in my calculations for that I actually added in Pain and Panic's actual damage that it does, which is a lot. I was just going, alright, what does more? The Aladdin with the multiplier and no poo, or poo and a low Aladdin multiplier? You know, I'm dumb. This is probably better. Fuck it, I'm gonna leave it like this. Starlight! Treasure Trove. This keyblade's fun. I like this keyblade. And that's not only for the fact that I'm using 3 of my premium medals on it. Starting off with the poo, I figure in the 1.4 multiplier slot, he's not taking up something that would be worth, like putting an attack medal there. Because 40%, I mean, he's given 40% to all the other medals after him, so it's obvious a choice. Then the Cerberus. A lot of things could go there, theoretically, not for me. Well, I got the Pete. I got my really shittily guilted Lacheus? Lacheus? How do you pronounce that? I was hoping for a high guilt on him replace my cloud finally. And he could go in the slot. He still can. He's a powerful metal. But I think Cerberus is going to do more until that guilt's a bit higher. I'm really salty about that guilt because it happened at the same time frame that like 6 other really shitty things happened in-game. So me and the game right now don't have a good relationship. Which is why I'm doing a video like this, going over what I already have, rather than doing something new and just disappointing myself. So the third slot, I got my illustrated Sora in here. Guys, this metal is a fucking beast. It's a beast. You're doing crazy AoE damage. 2.54 for 2 gauge. I mean, it's not the best, but it's going to do more than Kingdom Hearts 2 Cloud. But then look at this power-based strength by 2 tiers for the whole turn. Oh, okay, we'll just add one of the best metals in the game's effect on here just as icing. Crazy. I was thinking, and I can run this. No poo at all. Because Illustrated Sora is a poo. He gets that nice little 40% bonus being on the slot, and everybody else is still getting the 40% bonus. The difference between this and this is, though, everything's... The Cerberus here is getting 40%, but this Sora, this Cloud, and this Cloud are getting 80%. So, I would need to run some numbers to see which is better. Excuse me. Into the Cloud. Now, Cloud is also an attack and a, I guess, utility-based metal, you'd call them. So you're getting that really strong single target with the 3.5 multiplier, the huge strength, 7,200. But then it lowers the target's power-based defense. So not only are you getting the poo bonus, you're getting the illustrated Sora bonus, but you're getting this bonus as well. And this, lowering the defense, triggers for the illustrated Cloud as well. So I wish I could put him earlier in the lineup, but I'm getting to the point where I have just such good metals that I can put such a good metal so late in the lineup, and it's still the best way to do it. This last slot can go to either this Cloud if I need another single target, or this Cloud if I need more AoE. Lady Luck has been super good to me. I don't know if you guys have watched my Master Ava video, but this first turns her. And it feels so good to do it. And it's all about this guy right here. Look at him. I don't know if you've noticed, but you can see that I've put 10 magic mirrors into him. And I meant to do this earlier. I still have one magic mirror over here. I like doing them in multiples of 5 though, because I'm OCD and insane. So we're up to 125. I'm just going to be so happy when he caps out. Just look at him. This thing took off 9 health bars of Master Ava. I was looking at it when I got through with Aladdin. She still had like plus 12, I think, and I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to first turn this, but maybe I can make a video of doing it in 2 turns. And then I used Dark Side, and without the attack boost triggering, it took off like 7 health bars. And I was like, oh, okay, well maybe this actually is kind of possible. And it turned out to be rather difficult. I had to wait for basically all the attack boosts to proc, but it was possible. So nothing else is, well, even the Dark Side, nothing has changed in this setup. Kyrie. I really want to guilt her. I have 2 more waiting at level 5, but really want to guilt her. don't get me started with the 61%, alright? It's added onto the heap of why I'm salty. Pooh Bear, Mr. Aladdin, and this freaking tank of a monster. 3 wishes, the one that I have invested the most time in. I have brought it up to 24, and I suggest that you do the same. We can't get 25 yet, but once I can, I will. Pooh, final form. The attack prize illustrated Sora. Riku, Hag, so nothing's changed there, but this is altered a lot. I have this set up like this now for when I was fighting this weekend event boss, considering the Lux's shit, so I don't need Lux Plus on it. But when I fight Omega Behemoths, which is almost exclusive for this Keyblade, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm like blind. I do that to get the Lux Plus in. And I'm actually thinking of even putting Lux Plus on the Riku. Another thought I was having is to put it on the Roxas so that he can go here and get a slightly higher multiplier, but I don't know if I want to put a Lux Plus on him just to get 30% more damage. I know that would equal more Lux, but... I also have a third Sora and Pal, so I don't know what I want to do with this. What status effect I want to put on it. Okay. Olympia, the Keyblade I've invested the least amount of time in, and I also suggest you do the same. Unless you're insane in the Coliseum, and I'm talking top 1,000, don't kid yourselves here. You don't need 19 gauges. You don't need it. This Keyblade is the dump Keyblade, in my opinion. You know, stuff like in Fallout, you have the dump stat. Like in Fallout New Vegas, it's like Charisma. So you could raise the other ones. This is my dump Keyblade, so I can raise my other ones. Normally, I would preface that by saying, of course, this depends on your metals, but I can't foresee a metal situation that you'd want to upgrade the Olympia. Again, if you're shooting for top 1,000 Coliseum, yeah, I'd have Olympia at 24. But I'm not doing that, and I don't think many of you are either. So for what I do have, I also use this sometimes for high score events, in which case the 22 is plenty. I start out with the Pooh, going into the sword to get my immediate 80% bonus for my biggest hard hitter for the Keyblade, which is this guy. He's going to get an 80% bonus on top of this 2.3 something, I think it is, 2.37. So he's almost getting triple damage. More than triple damage. 3.17. The fuck? I have my 2 hardest hitting speed medals on here. Ovs. Don't look at the 46%, alright? I'm pissed off. I'm seeing all of these trigger events, and that's what I was trying to avoid this video. It needs to be improved. I don't even know if he's my strongest hitter in this slot with such a shitty guild and not like chipped. I might have another thing that's chipped that's better. Even the Pain and Panic might do more. Actually, it would definitely do more, and it gives me AoE. So, you know what? So that's that! I probably rambled on a little bit too long, so I'll cut it there. I was thinking about maybe taking some of these Keyblades out so I could see them in action. But I'm sure some of you have already watched my videos and have already seen them in action. So let me know what y'all think. I'm always open to suggestions. And at this point, there are so many medals out there that there really could be stuff that people are overlooking. Like, should I put a Meg in any of my keyblades somewhere? Should I put a Jasmine anywhere in there? Etc. Cinderella. Any of those three have a place? Let me know what's going on in your guys' heads. Thanks for watching. You have a good one now.